exploring a little bit of food in Nashik.
Hi everyone and welcome to SugarSpiceNice. My name is Shweta and this is the third episode from my Nashik series. Just wrapping up breakfast and this is the Taj Gateway Hotel, and I've shared about my experience staying here and this buffet in my previous video from Nashik, so do check that out if you haven't already. And now we are heading to the first stop for the day.
The first place that we have is a place called Sayantara Sabudanawada. Now I saw so many good reviews about this on Google, so I had to come here, and this is what the place looks like. You have to see how he's like just throwing the vadas in, literally bouncing in the hot oil. Place is packed. One plate costs 30 rupees and you get 2 pieces, and they are frying it fresh. Since this is Upasatsa Farad, which means fasting food, there's no onion or garlic in it. You have to see how different the Sabudana Vada looks here. It's a lot thinner, it's a lot flatter, and it's just seeming super crispy. I've heard so much about their chutney. This is very different. There's just a hint of chili in the vada. The outer texture is so beautifully crunchy, and it's very different than like a regular sabudana vada. I just feel like it's got a lot more sabudana than aloo. The chutney is also on like the slightly sweeter side. I think according to me, the unique thing about the sabudana vada is definitely the texture. They've just like maintained that crispiness so beautifully. They also have aloo kachori, but sadly it's sold out. The chutney, like it's made from peanuts and coconut, and it's much more on like the sweeter side. In my opinion, Sayantara Sabudana Vada is definitely worth a visit. It is in like a tiny by lane, so I'm going to leave exact address and stuff on the screen and in the info box below.
Next, we did a quick temple tour, visited Kalaram Mandir, a shrine dedicated to Lord Ram, and it's a beautiful black stone idol and temple. Followed by a visit to Sita Gufa. This is supposedly the spot from where Sita was kidnapped by Ravan. A narrow staircase leads to the cave, and it has the idols of Lord Ram, Sita and Lakshman, and a shivling that was worshipped by Sita. We also visited Ram Kund and Ganga Ghat.
Next is a place called Budha Halwai Jilebi Wala. This again was very highly reviewed on Google. One catch here is that there are two which are almost next to each other. I saw people going more to this particular one, the one with the yellow board, so I decided to come here. They literally have their entire menu printed outside, which is great. What I have read online, the jalebis here are to die for. So let's just go and check it out. First thing that I'm going to be trying at Budha Halwai is the jalebi. The jalebi is supremely famous here. In fact, jalebi and fafda is a thing here. I never thought I'll be having this in Nashik. Fresh, hot, crispy. I have to pass this plate on to my parents, but I can't let it go. Trying the Adu Vadi here. It is patra, but Maharashtrian version. Ones that we get in Mumbai are like super thick. This one is thin, and they seem to be like fried also because the crunchiness is that way. They're basically colocasia leaves layered with a very tasty gram flour paste and spices, and then it is cooked and probably fried. It is super crispy. I think any jalebi place without dhokla just kind of feels incomplete. So we have some khaman here, seeming soft, spongy. This is nice.
Next is a place called Curry Leaves. This one was actually recommended to me by somebody locally, so I think it seems like a regular for Nashikkars. I think they have multiple outlets. The one that I'm visiting is the one next to Jehan Circle. This is a multi-cuisine restaurant with North Indian, Maharashtrian and Chinese food. One thing that I saw on so many tables was crispy rumali. This is called rumali khakra, I think, and this is what it looks like. Quite a big size and layered with masala. This is crunchy and honestly difficult to stop eating it, and I didn't miss papad at all while indulging in this. Saw this on every table, I think so I recommend you to try this as well. It is absolutely time pass and worth it. You know me, cold nights and manchao soup, and this one with all the ginger and garlic felt amazing. We turned this into a soup and starter kind of dinner, no main course. So one of the starters was aloo corn tikki, crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. They served it with this mayo type of dip, and to be honest, this was a little bit bland. But the next starter more than made up for it. Veg crispy, cauliflower, potato, capsicum, spring onions, garlic in this hot and sweet sauce, and slightly crispy texture. You know, typical desi Chinese dish. We are here on a weekday and it is packed. I told you it's like a local, popular, favorite joint, so I think you should come here because the food was pretty fun. So that was it from my Nasik series. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't seen the first two parts, then do check them out. I'll leave them on the screen and in the description box below. And don't forget to share this video with all of your friends and family with whom you are planning a trip to Nasik, and subscribe to my channel for more such vlogs. Give this video a big thumbs up. Stay tuned for more. I'll see you soon. Bye.